Lots of MOTU drops this week, and some Stranger Things were brewing with the reveal and pre-order of Hellfire Man and Hordak, and we discuss this and round out this week's toy news right now on Toy Habits Live.
And before we go live, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a beat.
I love seeing the Toy Sorceress rock out. Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Toy Sorceress, and you're watching a brand new and improved, snazzy Toy Habits Live, because that was our new opening with an incredible rebranded logo, and those were all of our toys from our personal collection you saw flashing on the very cool intro screen. So thank you, Michael, for putting that together. I know you had some assistance too. And I don't know the gentleman's name, but incredible job.
Assistance from the amazing Mason Conrad, who also did Mr. Home Arcade's YouTube rebranding. So I was like, I'm really impressed with that. So I wanted to reach out to him and say like, hey, what could you do for us? And
it looks great. I mean, we combed through all those photos for a reason, man.
I know, right?
I loved seeing my food fighters in there.
I know, that was great. I was like, that was such a cool addition. I love that.
Chip the Ripper's eyes are like staring at us over the logo. It was great. Well, it's been a little stretch since we've been on the air. I know you've had family things going on.
Yes.
But there's a lot of news this week. Some news from last week, some fun stuff that happened, some cool toy hauls today. We have an incredible show for all of you. But first, let's say hello to the crew and check in with the chat.
Sounds good to me. All right, let us play this crew crawl. And thank you so much for crew for all your support, especially our addicts and fanatics. So really appreciate your support.
Is that anything like a pub crawl?
Yeah, right. I wish.
After hours, it's what happens after hours.
I am drinking a beer tonight, right? You know.
Well, then it is a pub crawl. There you go. A big hello to Giraffe, who is in the house. We also got crew member Wookie Sasquatch. Good to see you, Wookie. Misfit Wolf is here. Ralph Reagan's joining us. We got crew member Carnage 717. It is indeed Toy Habits time. We have crew member Jeremy Cole, Will with 1L. Crew member Joshua Robbins is also joining us. We have MOTU Prince. Roman Schilling is here. We have Kevin Florence joining us. Video Power Gaming. Crew member Rob 2023. How's it going, Rob? Say hi to Mom. We got crew member Brennan Barnes joining us. It's crew member Frankie Rivera also in the house. Crew member Jedi Ban is here. We have the one and only Baroness of Toys. Good to see you, Baroness. We got Michael Herrera here. Nolan is also joining us. Timbo from Limbo. Crew member Ryan Cole. We got Silver K in the house. We haven't seen Silver K in so long. How's it going, Kayla? Good to see you. Smack that like button, y'all. No, we gotta go smack it.
That's right.
Smack it like it's hot. And we got Nolan here. Good to see you, Nolan. We got crew member Jim Smith joining us. Crew member Robert Allison Dree, one of our OGs. Also here we got Stephen M. Gregory Dopp is here. Nunya Biz is joining us. It is the one and only Toy Hunters Hollow. Good to see you as well. We have Warren Newman joining us. And who else? We got Harbor Woodinson here. Good to see everybody. Now let's just dive into the show because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes. All right, let's do it.
I did that without my glasses, even though
oh my gosh, that's great. Did you get like laser surgery or something? Or no?
No, I still can't see. I know our crew members, so I was able to even make out the names blurry.
All right. Awesome. Let's dive into it. Really briefly, I just want to let everyone know that Toy Habits will be at New York Comic-Con this year. So super excited about that. I applied to get a press pass and they approved it. And so I was like, if they approve it, I will likely go. I was still on the fence. And then when my birthday rolled around, my parents were like, oh, for your birthday, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, how about you? I know, like same thing. Like it just doesn't happen to you, right?
Yeah, I know, right? But that's okay because I don't like getting on planes, and you're going to represent Toy Habits at New York Comic Con. You're going to be our boots on the ground.
Yes. So that'll be really fun. I've never been, and so I was like, I'm gonna try it, and if it's good, maybe I'll go back. Every year like we do at San Diego Comic Con. So
that is awesome.
We'll be there covering, or I'll be there covering the panels and the booths, and can't wait to see Ace from Ramen Toy in person again, and he'll be there, and just all the fun that is.
Yes, I will be covering it remotely.
Yes.
Back at home base.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So that was one little tidbit. And then, there was a bunch of, oh dear. All right. Before we get into that.
Yes.
Ryan Cole.
That is awesome, Ryan. Thank you so much. 10 of you are going to be randomly selected to receive 1 month free of Toy Habits memberships, courtesy of Ryan Cole, who is an awesome crew member and so generous and helps support the channel all the time. So congratulations to the newly minted Toy Habits crew members. And again, thanks a lot to Ryan Cole for gifting those.
Yes.
You're super kind.
Thank you so much. Jim Smith says, when you get in, if I make it, I'll only be there on Thursday. All right. So yeah, if you're going to be there, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm happy. I would love to meet everybody who is there, who is watching us in person. So that's one of the best parts of going to this thing.
That is the best part. It's meeting you all, meeting your friends. It's just great. Hey, look who's in the house. Texas Toy Addict is here.
The Texas Toy Addict.
We had Paul sneak in, and Black Phoenix, and Extra Creepy, and Danny Rodriguez. Sorry, I just want to say hi to you all.
No.
We missed the cutoff before, but good to see everybody. Oh, and then Hega is here. Which I'm not even going to try the rest of it because I always screw up name. And three Ender Shadow. Good to see everybody. All right, go ahead.
Good on you for trying that one, because I'm I don't know.
Screw that up.
A lot of MOTU drops this week, including this one out of left field. Something we didn't know about and was a surprise. At Toy Habits, we do share a lot of early information, and we do also like to get surprises sometimes. And this one was a surprise to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yet another Stranger Things crossover 2-pack.
Yes.
Which is totally out of the blue. And here is, Hordak number 4 or something like that, with a glow in the dark face, just in time for Halloween.
Yes. All right. So Nuno Biz is asking Hellfire Man. So I did some research, and it's funny because my daughter loves Stranger Things, and I showed her this figure, and I was like, is there a demon that is in the show that is like this? She's like, no, I've never seen this before. And so I looked it up, and it's actually in Stranger Things, there is a Hellfire Club, and this Hellfire Club is a Dungeons and Dragons group in their elementary school where kind of the outcast students play their campaigns. And so I thought this was a really, really cool idea. They basically took a shirt or a logo and just made it into an action figure. I was like, that's brilliant.
That's awesome. Good job, Mattel.
Yeah.
That was really, really very creative.
Yeah, it was super creative because she knew exactly who Vecna was, the last Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty easy. And then I was like, what the hell is Hellfire Man? Looks like Ryan Cole watches the show. I wonder if it's Eddie. It's so funny. I watched it up until season 2 and then kind of lost interest, but I've heard it's really good. I just have to get back into watching it. But yes. Another Stranger Things 2-pack, and the figures.
Brian, not yet. You don't miss anything.
No, you did. Yeah, you did not yet. We'll start off with this, and wait for people to come on. But
absolutely, yeah. So this was an out of the blue drop. We had an inkling that the Transformer crossovers were going to drop today, but this one was totally a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, looks really good. I'm hoping that I'm looking at the armor and everything, and I was like, what other things could they make out of this? I was looking at the MOTU Classics Lodar, and he's got kind of armor that's kind of shaped like that with those big spikes and stuff like that. So I was like,
It looks like they might have used that on one of the WWE figures.
Yeah. It totally does. But like the accessories look pretty cool. Like his flame sword. And it's so funny if you look closely. I'll have to zoom in on this because I actually just noticed this too. If you look at the mace, it's actually a D&D. It's
like
dice.
One of those dice.
Yeah, that's
cool. There you go for you D&D fans out there. And did you notice that Hordak has like a pearlescent blue-black color to him?
Yes. So freaking cool.
And so does and Hellfire Man has like an orangey red kind of swirly color as well.
Yeah, he's got a really cool color scheme.
He looks like he's on fire.
Yeah, he does. He totally does.
You can just have this guy like, battling what's the Marvel dude that rides the motorcycle who's always on fire? Ghost Rider. Yes. He just looks like he'd be like badass with Ghost Rider.
Oh my gosh, totally. Yeah, I don't know the like not having a backstory on Hellfire Man. Like these images were kind of funny to me of just like he comes with a guitar.
Oh my god, that's rad. He's like a rocker. He's like doing the horns. That's great.
Yeah. It's so funny because I think those are part of like a WWE Superstars figure.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah. So funny, like how they're mixing and matching stuff.
Yep. Yeah. He's like rocking out.
Yeah. Super cool that like Hordak's face is glow in the dark too. It's so cool.
He's like rad just to get for his guitar and give it to like an extra Joe to add to the Cold Slither band. Like they can have like a guest star.
That is
one of like the other Dreadnoks or something.
That is brilliant. I love that. It's such a cool looking guitar too. I haven't really looked at it, but it kind of has like a Horde bat vibe to it too.
Yeah, it is pretty cool looking. I haven't had time to delve into the details either. Big thank you to Ryan Cole for gifting $2. Now he says, now we need one with King Disc.
Right. Oh, it's so funny. I was chatting with Mr. Home Arcade tonight just to like call him and thank him for something, and he said the exact same thing. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, how funny. Like, were you talking to Mr. Home Arcade too? But no.
That's too funny.
And if we say his name one more time, he's going to show up in the show. I'll bet you.
He's like Beetlejuice.
Yes. So yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Like I originally I was not going to buy this, but I was like, now I kind of want it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was going to skip it too, and I was like,
I know, it's like always talking about this stuff and like looking at these pictures. I was like,
and yeah, I was going to skip the Transformers waves completely, and then I was like, oh my god, they made Starscream, and it's Scareglow, and he's glow in the dark.
Right.
I guess so.
Yeah, I know, right? I guess so. All right. Yeah, but that was cool. It's so funny because I was pretty surprised when this came out super early in the morning, along with the other thing that we're going to talk about, the Optimus Prime He-Man, and I was like, better not be the figures that are dropping on Mattel Creations, because like, why would they have a like secret reveal if they're revealing these now? And so in the back of my head, I was like, they got to reveal Starscream on Mattel Creations, and they did. So
I want to give some breaking news that not even you know about yet, Michael.
Ooh, sweet.
To everybody, which is going to be new. So the Target 2-pack Retro Punch that got canceled on everybody, and they're only showing up in Canada and Germany. I was actually able to score a set today on Target's website, like for a split second. And it was only because I was checking to see if Starscream dropped on the site, and I kept refreshing through the MOTU pages, and I clicked on to show, the filter for out of stock items. And of course, when I'm perusing it, it showed out of stock. I didn't think anything of it. Well, at one point this afternoon, it said in stock. I hit add to cart. It was the last one.
Oh my God.
Sold out right after that. But the point is, right now, it already has a shipping label, and it's in UPS's hands. And I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't even sure that it was going to go through. I thought maybe it was a mistake. and it would get canceled again or be out of stock and just a glitch in the system. If it shows up in my hands, you guys, there's hope. That means that these are going to be dropping soon and going to be popping up on Target's website. We'll write something up after this tonight, but I wanted to see if this actually got processed, and it did. And it says it's in Alabama right now.
That's
so
amazing.
You guys, we're going to keep our eyes peeled to Target's website, and maybe we'll be getting the 2-pack soon.
And that's awesome. Congratulations. Along those same lines, Carnage 717 actually scored one in store. So these are going to be showing up in store too. Yeah. So these
I didn't know that.
Yeah, these are showing up in store too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, breaking news. Flashing lights. You guys, keep your eyes peeled. Retro 2-pack coming to Target stores, and keep that page bookmarked. You can find it on our article because it might pop up at any moment. You know how that Target app is. Hey, and I don't think there's going to be a problem getting it. It's probably going to trickle in at first, just like the Star Wars Retro Pack did. That we all driving all over this, Southern California for, and then now they're sitting on shelves. So great news. It finally made it to our shores. I am like so thankful that I was able to get this. But again, I wanted to wait to see if it actually processed before I shared the news with everybody.
That's awesome.
And it did. So that's great.
Cool. Now you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
Or go all over creation looking from store to store.
Yes. Which is wonderful for all of you guys, because that means it'll be coming and showing up through the app again.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Yeah. So when it comes out, I'm sure that you'll have the ability to look for which store has it. So that's awesome.
That is awesome. And thanks for the congrats. And it's just, I totally lucky timing, because I clicked it and then it was gone. So done. There you go. That is awesome. And today, speaking of Target, it is yet another day of their fall geek out, and this Optimus Prime armor He-Man dropped, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's funny, this. So Mattel had WWE figures dropping for their Target geek out, but they didn't have this dropping, which was silly. They should have combined everything. So this was just kind of a lone one-off thing that wasn't even part of the geek out. Because when I refreshed the page, I was like, wait, I expected to see this, but I woke up to 1,000 people sending me the Target, listing.
Yeah.
Which, thank you so much. I appreciate that, because we do have to sleep sometimes. But yes, I call this unofficially part of Target Geek Out. But yeah, so. Not a huge surprise. Optimus Prime armor He-Man dropped today, and it's it was funny just because of the hint that the moderator gave in the Club Grayskull forum of a collab, joining other other things that were released earlier in the year. Earlier meaning last month at Comic-Con.
So Will with 1L brings up a great point, and he says, help me decide on whether or not I should get these. Now, I did not order these. At first, I thought they were cool. We saw them at San Diego. Then I was like, I don't know if I want another subline. So I kind of canceled them. I sat back. And then this came out in the morning, and I still was like, I don't know. Will with 1L, when we talk about Starscream, maybe that'll help you decide, because that's a really cool figure. Right now, it's only on Mattel Creations. It may or may not drop to Target. We'll see. But let's see if we can help him decide, and probably a lot of other people that are sitting on the fence.
Yeah. It's funny. The way I'm thinking about crossovers is, I'm trying to not become a completist anymore. Yeah. So I'm looking at my box of Turtles of Grayskull figures, 75% of them I don't want anymore, but there's those few that I really like Ninjor, Mechanic, and some others. And so the way that I'm
Leatherhead,
yes,
right?
Yes, the Rajon Cajun.
Guarantee. He is the cutest. He's actually with my Thundercats, because I had to take my Turtles of Grayskull off the shelf, put my Thundercats crossovers, and I didn't want to put Ninjor or Leatherhead away, so I kept those two out.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. So the way that I'm thinking about these is I'm not going to buy all of the crossovers anymore. I'm just going to buy the stuff that I like. I happen to like these. So yeah, I'm definitely into these because it just crosses that nostalgia line. Like they might not be the best execution of a figure design, but I like them. I like that they're not going like, like they are with 2000X, hopefully with like, a bajillion figures.
Just a few. They're cool. And like when we start looking at the details on Optimus Prime He-Man here, I mean, it's really cool because he's got like the Transformer insignias on him. Like his outfit's really neat. Look at that power sword.
Yeah.
Incredible. So there's some cool stuff. And then Scareglow is really, really rad.
Yes.
So let's see if we can convince you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Scareglow, Starscream armor Scareglow that's a really cool execution on this guy.
Yep.
I really, really liked how they did it. But yeah, it's so funny because he comes with his wings, which they've kind of redesigned to look like axes, which I thought was brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's like Scareglow's axe.
Yes,
his halberd staff, actually. Yeah. And he has his coronation crown. That is awesome.
Yes. So I want to play a little game. So in the in the Transformers movie, we all know, if you've seen this, we all know how this goes down. Megatron is dead. Starscream's like, "Oh, I'm going to take over now and, be the leader." And then Galvatron, who is the, reformed Megatron, comes in and says, "Nope." And he just annihilates Starscream. So I want to play a game. How long did Starscream have his crown on his head before he just got obliterated? So there's two parts to this. So that's one part. And then how long did it take for Megatron or Galvatron to stomp on it? So I know that there are some diehard fans who probably know this to the T, but anyway.
Oh my God, I can't unsee this. His chest is an angry face.
Oh my God, it totally is. It's like an Angry Bird.
It's like a cat or something, like whiskers.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I love that. I love that. But anyway, while you're thinking of that, we can look at the Starscream figure some more. But yeah, I thought the execution was really, really cool. And he glows in the dark. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a fun figure. Again, this is probably going to be a very limited line. They're really unique, and if you have them for a little while, keep them on your shelf, then move on. Great. I mean, they're fun figures. So it's a really just neat design, and it's Scareglow, so you can't go wrong with that. And glow in the dark figures are awesome. So.
Yes. All right, we have one answer so far. So Eric says barely a minute, and yes, that is actually barely a minute.
Old man.
On this one, it was actually, so I counted, it was 39 seconds from when the crown was bestowed on his head until he got annihilated, and then it was 48 total seconds until he smashes it on the ground. So, but it's cool that they included that in here.
Yeah, this is just fun. It's a fun line, and we'll see. But right now, so there was a coupon on Target Circle a few days ago. If you spend $85 on select toys, you get $15 off. Well, this morning when I tried to order the figures that I changed my mind on because this new He-Man came out, it's now only a $10 coupon off $60. But if you're interested, you can get $10 off if you order the 3 figures. So
39 seconds or some medical name for that condition. Oh boy.
Dead duck.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Anything else about anyone
yes.
Yeah, I don't know, like just looking at the Instagram comments and YouTube comments, like these figures are hit and miss for people. So but, yeah, especially
so there's little peg holes in his arms. I'm sure they're probably integrated into his arm design to peg in his wings / axe.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, kind of like how the G1 figures were, where they pegged into the sides of the arms. So
exactly,
they're really keeping it G1 here with some of this stuff.
Yeah, which is great because this is, after all, MOTU Origins, and it's supposed to be, vintage original 1980s style toy.
Yep.
So it's just harkening back to that, which is great.
Topto ND premature coronation. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. So that was Starscream. Oh yeah, those were the three things that dropped today. So that was awesome.
Great job, Eric. Got the $15 off. I know you did. Yesterday, the day before.
Yeah. I was just on the site actually looking to see if I could dig up any images of Optimus Prime Armor He-Man, and I was like, there's a coupon. Gotta use it. No, that's awesome. So I don't know, Will with 1L, if this helped you any. I mean, if you take a look at some of the details on there, and they got the Decepticon logos and stuff like that, and He-Man as Optimus Prime looks pretty cool. It depends if you're into them, but they're fun, very fun looking. They are. Nunubiz, any word if they might do any other MOTU Transformers? No clue, actually, on the breadth or depth of this line. We kind of figured that they would do He-Man and Starscream just because they came up in the comic, and you kind of had to, if you had Skeletor, you kind of had to have He-Man, and if you had Megatron, you had to have Starscream. So good question. It's in the works. Yeah. It might be happening, folks. I know the guys are working really hard in the background. Yeah. So when we have more information, we will bring it to you. But I know there was a tease that they put out on Instagram. So look for that. But I think it may be happening. That's awesome. I like Michael Miller's comment. I think they're dumb, but they look like a lot of fun. I love that. Yeah. One other cool piece of news is we got a early look at Dragstor's packaging and a demo of his action feature, which is really neat. Yeah, he has a ripcord. Yay! So awesome. Yeah. So this showed up in Australia, of all places, is Aussie Comic-Con in Sydney, which is so cool. And they had this actually for sale. So I was like, holy crap, that's really neat. And so the guy who posted this video, that's where we took these pictures from, this is him talking about it, but you can't hear the thing. Why didn't they give the ground ripper a ripcord? That's a really good question. And that's a really good question. So it's funny how now we're calling it the ground ripper. It's like in our lexicon, and it was a road ripper. But yeah, they should have. Oh my god, that's hilarious! Look at that, crashing into all the figures into Castle Grayskull. That's great. Yeah. Oh I can see you, Michael, playing with that, and you're like in a meeting, and like, oh my gosh, Dragstor goes across your desk. Totally. They're like, what's that sound? Oh, I don't know. It's like such a desk-like toy, I know, yeah, totally. That's awesome. Like now I actually need to clean off my desk. Will doesn't want to call it. Never happen. I know. The Road Ripper. Yeah, we absolutely should have got a ripcord. But this figure is gonna be really cool. Yes. Yeah, it was fun to see this revealed at Comic-Con, and this is going, this is ticking one of the vintage figures off the checklist. It's going to be a slow burn, people. Like, don't expect all of these to come this year or next. I'm guessing it's probably going to be another 2 to 3 years before we're even more till they finish that vintage line at this pace. Yeah. But that's awesome. Can't wait for this guy to come out. Do we have we have some dates on Mattel Creations calendar for next month? Yeah, it is October 20, either 21st or 26th. Something October. I think it's the 21st. Okay, great. So, but let me see if I actually wrote it in here. Oh yeah, October 21st. Yep. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So we don't know if this is going to be the next Mattel Creations figure, but if they have it for sale, it's produced, they probably have it in their warehouse. It has to be the next one.
Yeah, I got something else right here. We got from Mattel Creations.
Yeah.
Part of my toy hauls. You'll see that later.
Yeah.
They're just getting the stuff out so fast. It's
Yes,
amazing.
yes. All right. What is oh yeah, just something
Yep.
well, yeah, it's if Masterverse.
Tibbo from Limbo. Dragstor is where I buy my wigs.
There you go. I like it. Yeah, a lot of love for this guy. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, that's Rob's birthday. How wonderful. Happy early birthday.
Well,
October
Mattel will be ringing in your birthday, hopefully with a cool figure and not something else.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
It would be awesome. Just one thing I will touch on. Something that we put out, I think last Sunday, is we've decoded some more 2000X assortment details. So this is wave 2, what we think is wave 2 based on the product numbers and sequences that Mattel has for their internal figures. So we think Mossman, Evelyn, and Man-at-Arms are going to be the standard figures in wave 2, and Origins are Deluxe Ram Man is going to be the deluxe figure in that wave. And huge thanks to El Cofre Geek once again for helping us decode all of this. So
very cool.
Yeah, it's neat. You know, and I think, you know, people have been getting questions lately of people asking, like, you know, when is actually wave 1 going to drop? If you recall, last year Mattel has 2 drops. They have one in March/April and then another in October, which is coming pretty soon. Entertainment Earth has a ton of Mattel drops in October, so it's going to be one of those for sure.
What day of the week is that on?
That's a good question, because there's a bunch, and I don't know when. I'm looking at them right now. They have 4 on October 1st, which is a Wednesday.
Okay.
They have one on Sunday, which is the 5th, and one on the 15th, which is Wednesday. And they have one on the 17th, the 21st. I mean, a lot of this could be like Monster High and other stuff, but these 2000X figures and new Masterverse figures have to go up for pre-order at some point. And so they usually dump their whole catalog in October again. So I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't hold that Hellfire and Hordak pack for their like big
October
reveal.
drop.
Maybe they have too much. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Barbie and Matchbox. Yeah, I'm always going to remember that time that we stayed up for Monster High figures.
Oh my God. We both stayed up for like, oh my God, there's this huge Mattel drop at midnight, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I forgot what the heck was supposed to be coming out. And we were like, what?
I know, it's funny because
we're so tired.
We read all of these tea leaves, we have all this information, and it's like sometimes it gets in our heads like, oh my God, this is it. This is going to be the day. And totally.
And then it wasn't.
Not.
It's Warren's birthday, October 4th. That's very cool.
That's awesome.
Early happy birthday to you too, Warren.
So cool. Some other cool stuff that came out this week was, if I can get this back up to the top, it's the movie GI Joe Reaction Plus Next Wave. So wave 5, including Big Lob and Arctic version of Snake Eyes. They're calling this Arctic Destro, but he looks more like Iron Grenadier Destro and Pythona.
Very interesting wave. It's all obviously GI Joe the movie, and of course these Reaction Plus O-ring figures from Super 7 are supposed to be based on the animation and comic books, things that were never made by Hasbro, and so they're going at these like pretty cool like deep cuts and really animated looking figures. So it's like, you know, what would this be without either a Snake Eyes or a Cobra Commander in the wave? Because we've had one of the two in every single freaking wave, or a bat that we've had so far.
Yeah.
So good on you, Super 7. You found a way to put Snake Eyes in here.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. So yeah, I guess it's a 3-figure wave if you don't include Snake Eyes.
Exactly. The Destro's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and he's gonna come with a shiny head, which is neat. Which is
Yeah.
cool. An actual chrome dome.
Mm-hmm. And you know, the original Big Lob, that one, like, did they ever make him in the original line?
They
so
didn't.
He never came out.
No, he never came out. They made him for the that GI Joe Club line.
Yes.
It's really, really expensive. So
yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, I like that part of it. I do like Destro in this outfit. You know, he's it's Snake Eyes. I guess they had to reuse some of the Cobra Commander parts.
The painted on bottom of his jacket. Right. He's like, his little legs like separate. It's hilarious. But yet they were able to give an overcoat to Destro. So like WTF? Like, why couldn't they do something like that but a little shorter for the Arctic vest?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. They gave an overcoat look, and it's not an overcoat that's painted on.
It's so silly looking. Like they did that to Cobra Commander as well, where Destro gets a whole like snazzy outfit that he looks like, you know, all like dapper and everything.
Yeah, he looks great. Like I might cosplay this one day with Destro. Be a good look. Cool. But yes, Rob 2023 reminds us that this is also our very first O-ring Pythona. So they made that Cobra Law 3-pack in the vintage line. And so, yeah, they never had any other Cobra Law, which is great. So Pythona's getting a lot of love this year because she's also being made into a GI Joe Classified series exclusive for Comic-Con and London Comic-Con and I think another con.
I feel like Hasbro and Super 7 are constantly collaborating, just like they did with Cold Slither, Zartan, right? To like pick a character and then kind of do them up.
Oh, totally. Yeah. So this is this is Pythona's time. I'm actually excited about the GI Joe Classified series for Pythona, not because of the figure, just because my former coworker and friend John Gang did the box art for this. So I think he's doing the box art for all of the Cobra Law because he did Nemesis Immortal, which I'm so sad that I wasn't gonna get him because I didn't like the figure, and then I found out later after he's sold out that he did the box art. So I am getting this, and I am getting it signed by him at Comic-Con. That's
very cool, and it looks like Todd is extremely excited because he used a whole heck of a lot of exclamation points.
Yes. And all right, and then we got a Big Lob figure, and yeah, he comes with a removable bandolier. Looks like a reused rifle from, I don't know, some other figure earlier in the wave, but it's actually cool to see.
It's standard like Joe rifle, and I don't know what that other piece is supposed to be. The brown part.
Oh, this thing.
Is that like just his bandolier strap?
Yeah, it's just a bandolier strap. So he throws grenades, and so there's a grenade. It's kind of hard to see. It kind of looks like I don't know, like a chocolate.
It was hard to make out the little details in there, but
making me hungry for some chocolate.
I know, right? But he's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's funny because I was hot and cold when the movie figures first came out in the previous wave. And then I was like, you know what? They're making stuff that has never been made before. So that kind of put me over on that. I was like, all right, I'm in.
Yep. Warren, you'll see it in a little bit.
Oh my gosh. It's Steve.
Kevlar basketball jersey. The bullets just ricochet right off. They won't hit his bare arms.
Right.
Don't worry about that.
No, yeah, never. Yeah, that's the one thing that always bugged me about like Snake Armor He-Man. He had like all this armor on, but like he'd leave his arm exposed, he'd leave his leg exposed.
Well, all the vitals are covered at least.
Yes, that's true, but not on Big Lob. And actually Rob brings up a good point. I think they actually made him taller. So it's funny when I downloaded these images, I sized them all at the same time, and actually Big Lob is a little bigger than the other Joes.
Well, they've done that before because remember with the other figures with Raymar and the Fatal Fluffy, they're totally different, body styles and all that. So
yeah, I guess if you look at the digital renders of Snake Eyes in the package, he doesn't come quite up to the top of the plastic, but Big Lop does. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye. Really cute story about Rob's mom, Dorothy. Rob texted me today, and he's like, "You guys are going to be on this week?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "My mom was actually asking." And I was like, "It's very cute."
Aw, she misses us. Hi, Dorothy. Good to see you. Sending hugs.
Oh my gosh. Ryan wants a hydrofoil so bad, whether it's in classified scale or 3 3/4 inch scale. I mean, this was back when they hadn't released these Reaction Plus figures yet, but I heard that they were making vehicles. I don't know if it's the hydrofoil, but maybe they're seeing how the line plays out before they kind of dive into that. But anyway.
Shout out to Rob's mom. Look at that, Dorothy. You're getting shout outs. Thank you, Joshua. Very sweet.
I love that. So another cool wave minus the Snake Eyes. I mean, Snake Eyes is different enough in this one where I was like, all right, I'll get it. My bajillion Snake Eyes. You got me.
Dave, yes, you did miss the MOTU segment, but the good news is you can watch it on the replay and then enjoy the rest of this live.
Yeah. Doesn't Dave always come in and ask, what did I miss? That's his MO.
You got to set your clock back like, an hour or 45 minutes, and then you won't miss anything.
Yeah. All right, so that was super cool. Another cool thing that got revealed, and this was at McFarlane's Batman Day Toy Show special on YouTube, was Wave 3 of the Super Friends.
Yes. So Wave 3 has the Super Friends version of Lex Luthor from the Legion of Doom. It's got Bizarro Batman and Bizarro Superman. Of course, it's not like Bizarro, but it's like there's an episode where they turn into like Bizarro robots or something like that. So that's what those two figures are. They're easy repaints, kind of lazy repaints, I think, in my opinion, for McFarlane, and slap a re-sculpted head. But there you go. And of course, we have incredible Aquaman and the Wonder Twins. The first time that we're getting really cool figures of the Wonder Twins. I don't know if they were made maybe for like the DC Classics line. I've never had figures of the Wonder Twins. And of course, with Space Monkey Gleek. So, Wonder Twin powers activate. That's awesome. I love that we're getting those. Interesting wave. I'm not happy about the kind of lazy repaints, but the rest of the wave is really cool.
Yeah, those are neat. I actually started to watch some of the old Super Friends episodes to see if I can get back into these because they look really neat, and I hope that they make more of them. But yeah, they look really, really cool. I like the Bizarro versions of the figures, even though
I'm saying it's a lazy repaint. Well, I mean, they might be really fun. Oh, there's a Baroness. Wonder Twin powers activate. That's awesome. Yeah, my favorite, of course, is Aquaman. Aquaman was my first superpowers figure, so I am so glad. And we never got a proper McFarlane DC superpowers Aquaman because we just got like the movie long hair, bearded, modern version of him. And I'm like, where is Arthur Curry version of Aquaman? We're finally getting him, and I'm so glad.
Oh, that's awesome. Toy Hunters Hollow says I'm assuming the Wonder Twins were made.
Yeah, I think they did make them, and you're absolutely right. There was cool packaging and everything, but I've never owned them as an action figure, and they were never made in the vintage genre of toys. They came more modern, but yeah, it's just really cool to be getting those.
Yeah, that's awesome. Frankie says, so far I'm caught up on both waves of Super Friends. Yeah, and actually Frankie Rivera was kind enough to take screenshots and drop them in our Discord channel. I guess he was watching the Todd McFarlane Batman Day special, and I was like, ooh, what are these? I was like, I remember you publishing like a leaked list, and I was
did.
Those are the figures.
We were absolutely right. The leaked list was 100% correct. And it's so funny because Brian Woodruff's mom has a crush on Super Friends Aquaman. I love it. You know what we need though for him? We need a seahorse, like the cartoon accurate regular size seahorse, not that ginormous, which he's cool, but I have the giant seahorse from McFarlane that came out for the multiverse line.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun to have a Super Friends seahorse. And you're right, Crazy Colonel is Brainiac and not Lex Luthor. That's right.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Did I say Luthor? I meant Brainiac.
No, it's totally
That's
fine.
what I meant to say.
It's
the Brainiac Super Friends Legion of Doom version, as opposed to, I meant to say Brainiac, as opposed to the metal looking super powered blah 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 version. So my apologies.
Brainy fart.
Brain fart Friday. That happens. I absolutely knew that was
totally happens. Totally happens. The struggle is real.
You're not going to like what I just did. Oh my god, how funny. That's awesome.
They
really cool wave.
Yeah, and they gave a pre-order date when they will be dropping. Did I write it in here? I thought I did, but I guess I did not.
That's funny.
It was early October, and if somebody remembers the pre-order date, let us know in the chat. But I thought it was October 2nd, so they should be coming up pretty soon.
You know what's incredible though, that every time something for DC drops from McFarlane, the stuff sells out freaking right away, and it's crazy because I usually miss the drop by like a half hour or something by the time we actually discover it. And when I try and start to go on websites to order the stuff, it's sold out everywhere, which same thing happened with the Batman figures, although that one I had far warning, but I was stuck in meetings. Batman 89 is something else we'll talk about. And this stuff sells out so fast.
Yeah, it does sell out fast. There is a McFarlane drop on Thursday, October 2nd. So I think I recall that being the date that they said on the live stream. So there you go. Thank you, Ease Drop Zone. Like, I love this thing, but then there's all the Mattel stuff that I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do?
I know we're gonna like our hair on fire. Eric is looking forward to Lion-O, a toy version, and Snarf. So am I. So cool. October 2nd.
Oh, good. Thank you so much for confirming, Frankie. That is so cool. Yes, totally. And since you mentioned it, we have
that's next Thursday.
Yes, Batman Returns. Yeah, so get your order in. And
in the morning.
Yeah, get it in the morning. Don't worry about updating an article. Just get your pre-order in.
Oh, yeah. I'll try and get it in the morning, and then I'll work on that stuff. These dropped as well, and I think it was last Friday. But I missed it by like half an hour because again I was stuck actually in a meeting. I couldn't order them, and then when I went to try and order them, they were sold out everywhere. I was able to score Catwoman and Batman only on Best Buy's website of all places.
Oh boy.
I couldn't get Penguin. I couldn't get his little penguins. All that stuff is just gone. So we'll see if they come out more widely available. I don't know, but all that stuff sold out like right away.
Yeah, I wonder if GameStop has these, because sometimes they have them on their site too. That's a good question. Maybe you can pick them up there. But these look pretty cool. Like the movie, like I don't know. It's been so long since I watched the movie. Like I thought it was okay, but these figures look amazing. Like
they do. I mean, just to have like that really cool version of Catwoman, and then that version of Batman from Batman Returns. It's like the Batman 89, but a little bit more like plussed up. It's still that same kind of classic outfit with a little bit more detail to him. And he comes with a couple extra little gadgets and stuff. So it's a really neat version of Batman, and his face sculpt looks even better than the 89 one that they released. So that one's really definitely worth picking up, just because it's just such a classic.
Oh my god, that pose is so classic too.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, Catwoman looks great too. Like they really nailed Michelle Pfeiffer's
look. I know. I do have like a Batman 89 shelf.
Nice.
With, Kenner vintage and a couple McFarlane figures and the original Kenner Batmobile, 89 Batmobile, which is great. So these are going to look really nice on that shelf. And I was hoping to get Penguin with his little soft goods jacket, and I just missed out. That's okay.
We'll find it. Do these come out in stores too? Because I think I've seen multiverse stuff and Super Friends stuff at my GameStop, the local one.
It might. These are theatrical deluxe releases, so they might be a little harder to get.
He looks so good.
I know the Danny DeVito penguin looks great, and he has a little soft goods outfit with furry collar, which is really awesome. The Baroness of Toys says, I love the first Batman 99 figure, and this one looks amazing. I missed ordering these. Did you check on Best Buy's website? We have the link on our article. That's where I was able to get it. I think he still might be in stock there, but he stayed on their website for quite a while. So check that link for Best Buy. You might be able to get it there. Yes. And it's coming out, I think, next week that they're shipping.
Oh, look at that.
Pretty soon. Next week or the week after, but it's pretty soon.
Ooh. Yeah, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
My gosh, I love Christopher Walken as an actor. I'm tempted. I want to find him.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the likeness, not so much. Reminds me of Christopher Walken, but I guess maybe this is when he was a little younger. So
it's so funny. There's like some, I don't know if it's like a barber shop or something, like near our house, and there's like a sign that says Walken's Welcome, but it's spelled like his name, and there's a little picture of his head.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was so clever.
That's awesome. It's so funny. Yeah, because there was a picture of Christopher Walken in Reno when we went to a hotel, and I don't know if it was a similar thing, but I was like, what the heck is the picture of Christopher Walken?
That's so funny.
Steve wants all the Christopher Walken figures. That's awesome. Like, I didn't even know that they made more of these, like more.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I would love them too. He's a fantastic actor.
Yeah, so these are really cool. They look great. They are at a $29 price point, so you're paying for the deluxe price. I thought the other things were pretty cool, like the penguins or like this little duck vehicle or whatever. It's cool, but so you can see there that like penguin looks semi-naked. He's wearing his little, I don't know, undergear pajama, whatever you call that outfit. But if you want his jacket, you got to buy the little penguin 3-pack, and the penguin 3-pack comes with a jacket for this penguin. Go figure. God.
Yeah, right. FFP said that Walken's likeness is perfect. I'm probably not remembering what he looked like in the movie, so it probably was. You know what I'm picturing is his look from the current series Severance, and so that's a picture of Christopher Walken and the video that he played or that he danced in Fatboy Slim's Weapon of Choice. That's like my image of Christopher Walken. So.
That's too funny.
I'll have to.
Oh my God, Rob's like, he's wearing a onesie. How cute!
Oh my God, totally.
They're like thermals or whatever with the little butt that opens up in the back.
The trap door. I love it.
Oh my God, how funny! So yeah, there's the duck, and then if you take a look at and then you can ride inside, which is really cool. So if you look at the penguins with their pack out, they come with his jacket. So those are pretty cool. So you can see his jacket in the background there.
Oh, you're right.
But I missed out on these two because they all sold out right away. Everyone's probably army building all their little penguins all over the place, and I couldn't get one.
Well, all right.
There are product shots, yes.
There's a couple GameStops by me, so sometimes I go in there, and so if I see something like this, I will let you know, and I will get these.
Oh yeah, let me know. That'd be great. I'd love to get a couple little penguins. But yeah, Baroness, they are product shots. They look great. Figures look great.
FFP, that alt head is great too. I think he's referring to Christopher Walken's this head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't get the messed up Catwoman head to go with it. That's hilarious.
That was just too creepy for me.
Yeah.
I don't like multi-face anything.
That one would keep me up at night.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Like we have multi-face on there way too long. Okay, this is really cool. So if you remember back at New York Toy Fair, Super 7 had a booth, and they revealed some new O-ring lines. So part of the Reaction Plus, besides the GI Joe line, they revealed these Universal Monsters, which are really cool. And they also revealed Back to the Future, Marty, and Doc.
Right. Yeah.
which is awesome. So now these are coming out. Mine shipped already. I actually ordered them from Super 7. You can also get these on Big Bad Toy Store. They have them available, and they say coming out in October. So I'm sure they'll ship out in a couple weeks. And I think Entertainment Earth has them as well. We do have links to all of them on this article. And these are O-ring 3 3/4 style classic Universal monster, Dracula, Wolfman, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. I know the Baroness is a huge Universal Monsters fan. She has this big Universal Monsters collection, so she freaked out when these came out. But they're really cool because now we're getting like different, themed lines in O-ring.
Yeah.
And Super 7 is killing it with their O-ring figures. So these are fun. I ordered them. They're great.
Yeah, they look really cool. I'm actually glad that they're doing these in Reaction Plus. Yeah, I think it's a cool design. They get to reuse the parts, and make cooler, more posable figures.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Mythic Dolphin, who got his She-Ra and Swiftwind today. That is so cool. Yeah, we'll share that with you guys as well. And I love the packaging because it looks really, really retro and classic. Really cool artwork, and then the back has like kind of black and white movie posters on it. Total throwback, and horror thrill show and all that kind of stuff. It's just, they look great.
That's awesome. Do you have are these things that you collect in various forms, or
me for a second? I need you to repeat the question.
Oh, sorry. Are these types of figures that you collect in various forms? Like, do you like the the monster?
I only have a couple from the Ghostbusters line because they look cute with the Ghostbusters, and then I have one or two of the monsters because they kind of go on my Ghostbuster shelf. I'm not a huge collector of Universal monsters, but I have just a few things because they're classic toys. Like this really cool Mego Dracula and Batman that were redone from Frank Woho, which sent those out. So very picky. It needs to be really classic designs like these, and that's the kind of stuff I go for because
that's neat. Oops. I think we have a Frozen Sorceress. Steve M says, "Isn't the fourth figure an invisible man?" Haha. Yes. Ryan follows up. Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say, who's messing with me right now is the Invisible Man because I was having perfect reception until we got to this Universal Monsters article. Dracula really looks like Bela Lugosi. Yeah, they did a great job. I'm not into horror toys at all, whatsoever. I don't like Alien or Predator or any of that stuff either. But these kind of characters, if you got Frankie and Wolfman and Dracula, those are fun.
Nice.
And especially around Halloween time.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that's a perfect time for these to come out. All right. This next story is a fun one, and I think you have a prop for this one. So I'm going to let you take care of the intro.
All right.
This one.
So for all of you who were so excited just before saying the Yoga Comic-Con, it was the end of June. Loyal subjects dropped all these amazing San Diego Comic-Con pre-orders, and a few people, hint, hint, the Baroness, got her Popple and her My Pet Monster while I was away at San Diego Comic-Con. So here I am. I had a bunch of packages on my porch, thinking that some of those would contain the orders that I ordered from loyal subjects. I know a lot of people were still waiting for their items. Here we are in September. I still don't have a thing from loyal subjects. I emailed them a bunch of times. I tried calling. The phone would go to voicemail, and then the voicemail was full. And then I started looking online, and all these people are wondering, where the heck's my stuff, right? So finally, it looks like the loyal subjects answered. I put an article together to say, where the bleep is my stuff? And it turns out that because and the Baroness did not do that, she only ordered My Pet Monster and a Popple, because I ordered those two plus 2 strawberry shortcake figures and my buddy, I have not gotten a thing. And the reason is the loyal subjects is not split shipping your orders. So if you ordered multiple items, we have a list of when everything is coming out from their shipping website, which I needed to ask them, because the one that when they put it on their little Instagram page, there was no link. I tried to copy it based on what it was printed on their image. The page wasn't working. They responded back to a comment. So I was not able to actually get onto their shipping updates page. It's all on there. There it is. There's multiple dates for things. If you ordered like some strawberry shortcake, Rainbow Bright, mask, and that kind of stuff. Some of it's shipping in October, November, and December. Some things are available now. If you got multiple items, they're not going to ship till everything's in stock. So here comes the funny story. Because I've been so upset that I didn't get my pet monster, and I think Needless Things YouTube channel did a review. He got his. He's like, it's so cute. It's so fluffy. He's like playing with its hair. I was so upset. I'm like, I need to get my monster. I'm so pissed I haven't gotten him yet. So the Baroness texted me last weekend. Oh my God, there's my pet monster up on Walmart's website. You should get it. And it's only $25. I was like, whoa, the one we ordered from Loyal Subjects is $50. I'm like, maybe it's a smaller version or like a retail version. I don't know. So this is the My Pet Monster from the link that I ordered from Walmart. It looks exactly like the one we San Diego Comic-Con. Super cute My Pet Monster. So I'm waiting. 2 weeks go by. The thing says the package is delayed. I didn't notice it came from a third party because it's such tiny text, and I rushed when I ordered it. Finally, I get home yesterday. There's a plastic, shipping bag on my porch, like kind of squished. Like, what's this? I go to grab it and I open it up, and I get a baggie like this that was suctioned on to something blue and furry. And I'm like, oh my God, my pet monster came. I'm like, why isn't it in one of the little boxes that it's supposed to come in? So I can't see because this thing's like squished to heck. I'm going to show you guys in a second. When I unveil it from the bag, I find this hideous thing, which is completely like a bootleg My Pet Monster. It's not like the eyes, everything's all just plush material. It's really cheap because like the hair is like falling off. The legs are all scraggly. It's a complete bootleg. It's got like total like material. The chains are like soft material, or not the chains, but the cuffs. And it's all wonky eyed. This is what they sent me, and this is what was pictured in the ad.
Oh my gosh.
Totally BS. Thank you, Walmart. It's a total knockoff, and I can't believe that they were advertising this. I'm gonna have to like send them back, and it's like not even branded. Like I don't even know.
That's crazy.
They totally misrepresented what was on their website. And then I start looking and I saw a bunch of other listings with the same original figure or My Pet Monster photo, but I don't even know what the heck they are. So buyer beware. Don't order anything except for the original, because you might get this googly-eyed thing show up at your doorstep. So I was extremely upset. There's the story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was upset along with the toy sorceress, but I'm laughing just because of just how crazy this bootleg looked. I was like, has anyone ever been to Vegas and you see like these like fake street performers that are in Elmo costumes or Batman, and they just look so greasy and disgusting? Like that is what I pictured when you sent me that picture. I was like, oh my God.
It's shedding all over the place on top of it all.
That's crazy.
It's super cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So to my horror, that's what was in the bag.
Yeah.
So not only did I not get my pet monster, I got some crazy bootleg that just rubbed salt in my wound.
Oh, totally. Yeah, those people are in time. I'm sure that there's a My Pet Monster like person in a suit in Times Square too in Vegas. But that prompted you to do some digging, which was great. Yeah. So now you can, let everyone know who's like, where the heck is my stuff?
Yes.
MFers.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I put that article together. So if you're wondering where the bleep is my stuff, check out that article. There's a list of everything that was available for pre-order, and you'll see the dates, and it should all ship together in a bundle. So me stupidly ordered a whole bunch of stuff thinking they were cool, and now I'm stuck waiting. Joshua Robbins, congratulations for being a member for 23 months. we love you. You're an awesome crew member. And thank you for being so mad for me.
Yeah. a lot of sympathy for that. I mean, you were so excited about it too. I was like, oh no.
I know, it's funny because I text the crew on Discord. I was like, oh my god, look what I just opened. This is insane.
Crazy.
Oh man. That's just too funny.
It is funny.
Anyway. Gotta buyer beware when you're buying stuff from Walmart. I mean, they pictured the like legitimate toy. Now I'm like sniffly because that thing's
oh my gosh, I'm gonna give you like allergies and like
disease. They're flying everywhere.
Oh my god.
That was too funny. Okay, so moving on. I don't know if we have any other.
I don't think we have anything else except for our toy haul.
Toy hauls. All right.
Open the box, and that's the way you do it.
I do. I have a virtual toy haul which has a really cool story. It features the one and only Mr. Home Arcade, but let me just kind of tell everybody the story of how it started. So I think for a while, I've always wanted this Encore Fortress Maximus for some reason. Like, I know that the old one is really, really expensive. And I was like, okay, at least the Encore one or the reissue is less expensive than the like $1,500 to $2,000 version. And so I was like, okay. So I go down to my local vintage shop, and it's a shop called Toy Safari, and stuff is like stacked to the gills in this store.
Yes.
You can actually see, like, you've been there.
Yes.
So much
store's crazy.
There's so much to look at. And so I'm looking and I see this box on like this like tippy top of the stack, and the person working there actually couldn't get it down off the ladder. She had to wait for another coworker to get it down. And so I was really excited because they told me it was complete. The price was tempting. You know, this is like a $600 action figure, but on the secondary market, it's usually like $700 to $1,000. And so I was like, okay, if I can get it for less, great. So I didn't want to take their word for it. I opened the box up and started checking for myself, and my excitement just started to like go down and down and down. Because it was actually missing two of Fort Max's main guns, so the ones that he in his hands. And I started to look on eBay, and they're really expensive to source on the secondary market. So like once you add the 600 and then plus the guns and get them shipped because they were actually out of the country, it'd actually be the price of getting a new one.
Yeah.
And so I turned to eBay just to see what they had to offer, and I found one for $550. It was brand new, but it was in New Jersey of all places, and it was local pickup only. And I was like,
oh god,
I was like scouring my brain. I'm like, who do I know that lives remotely close to
Jersey?
New Jersey? And so I know that Mr. Home Arcade lives in the vicinity of, you know, of the state. And so I casually asked him, you know, I was like, how far away is this seller from you? And he was about, oh, it's an hour and 20 minutes. But without hesitation, he said, I will go pick this up for you. Like, if you want, I will go do it. And I was like,
nice of him.
This, like, that's the kind of guy Mr. Home Arcade is. Like, he will just, he'll literally give you the shirt off his back, or nearly drive 3 hours round trip to pick something up for you. So he made this little short video, and he actually recorded and documented like the pickup, or not the pickup, but like the traveling of the thing. It's very cute. It's under a minute, so I'm gonna play it for everybody here. So here it goes.
So right now, folks, I'm on some type of crazy mission to get this big ass transformer for $550 with my good pal Michael. As you can see, I'm taking a long journey to get there. But it's okay, because I understand how it is when you want something that's one of them holy grails of your collection. So after a long trip, there it is, folks. One big-ass transformer for your collection, Michael. I hope you enjoy it. The box looks great. It looks pretty impressive shit. I might have to keep it. Well, I'm not into Transformers, so you don't got to worry about it. So now it's time for me to take this long-ass journey back with this package for you. I keep it nice and safe. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it safe, all right. I'm gonna play with it with my new MOTU X Transformer figures. Thanks, Michael.
Oh my God. So basically that's how it started, and this is how it ended. I mean, amazing. Like, huge thanks to my good friend Mr. Home Arcade for just going out of his way, literally, for me, making nearly a 3-hour round trip to pick up this Encore Fortress Maximus for me. Just incredibly selfless thing to do. It just shows what kind of genuine person he is, and just truly appreciate you doing this for me.
That is so sweet of him. So incredible. Like, wow, you're gonna have to get like extra luggage, just like Jay and Danny did on their way back from San Diego. I have to give them a luggage for my closet, actually, so they can take back all their exclusives. You're gonna need a big empty space for that sucker.
Oh my gosh, totally. Yeah, totally. So I'm not having this shipped. And so when I'm flying into New York for Comic-Con, I'm actually flying into the New York airport. So I'm actually going to meet up with Mr. Home Arcade. We're going to exchange things like this. And I've actually never met him in person. So I'm super excited to do that. So
that is so cool. So nice of him. So yeah, totally a solid dude. That is incredible. What a fun story. And he did such a great job on that video.
Oh my God, he did. He's a great storyteller. I had no idea he was like doing that anyway. I was like,
freaking bad. Rob, all your fault.
I know, my gosh, totally. Yeah, it's totally Rob's fault getting me back into Transformers, especially the expensive ones.
I know. Oh my God, so funny. Then Baroness is just catching up. I can't believe this guy. Anyway.
So funny.
Oh man, I know. There's just bootleg by Pet Monster. I think you have one coming to you too, don't you? You're gonna get to experience it firsthand. You're the one who told me about it.
Oh, she has a bootleg one coming to her?
I guess she's the one that sent me the link. Was like, look, it's on Walmart's website. Order it.
Oh. Frankie says, Mr. Home Arcade helped me fill some gaps in my collection. FYI, I was his first channel member. Look at that.
Wow. Congratulations, Frankie.
Yes.
That is awesome. Yep.
Very cool.
And and the Baroness does have one coming. You have it's not going to be the same unless you see it in person. You can't believe how bad it is. On that note, was that all your hauls for the week? Because I got quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, this was the only, I got a bunch of stuff. It's like too much to go through. So I thought that I would just make a little special thing for Mr. Home Arcade this week.
That is awesome. I am going to start out with some fun vintage stuff. One thing that has been on my list that I have been hunting for forever, and I'll show this in a second. As you know, I love Remco 5.5 knockoff figures. I've been collecting them for a long time. And last year, there was one figure for the Pirates of the Galaxy line that I was trying to get. That there was a perfect one. It was complete. There was an auction and it was ending like within half an hour. I had come home from work one day and I was like, oh my God, it was only like $50. I'm like, this is great. I'm going to get this. And I laid down on the sofa to watch TV and I'm just waiting for the auction to end. And I nodded off to sleep. And the auction ended. I woke up 5 minutes after it ended and I totally missed out. And since that day, have not been able to find another one on eBay. And then it turns out Toy Federation had some carded ones in his store. He couldn't ship them to me. He doesn't like to ship. Laura tried to get them for me. Long story short, could not find them. And now finally I got my Remco Cutlass, the pirate with the blue shirt. I had the plain one that I had made his own tunic, but I knew it was fake. A fake tunic. I wanted the full original beautiful figure. And I finally got him on eBay. I found the same seller had two, one carded on it. Both were beat up cards. One was, the card was a little better than the other. I actually took one of them off the card because he was in really nice condition. So I finally have my complete Cutlass. He even has the tape from being in the package with his original sword. So happy to finally almost complete the line. I need one or two figures left, but I love this is one of the other guys, Patch. Love these. They're awesome. And on that vein, because I was feeling lucky, I got a good deal on this. I also started to get some figures from another Remco line from Remco Conan, and this one happened to be a good deal. I came across on eBay as well. It's a grail for the line. It's really hard to find at a decent price, and I got Conan, King Conan.
Wow.
Really hard figure to get. Usually you only find them like overseas, and he is complete with his shield and his original crown. His sword is a little bit like frayed on the top, but he is complete and in really nice shape.
It looks great.
Super hard figure to get. And that will look amazing on my Remco knockoff shelf. So those are kind of like the big pieces I was able to acquire. And then some stuff started coming in, some pre-order stuff. So I also got my Hasbro Vintage Collection Cantina, which I have not had time to open.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Oh, you got it too? Awesome.
Yeah.
The one that's based on the original Kenner Cantina with the retro cardboard card back, and then all the figures inside are colored like the vintage Cantina aliens. And you got, Blue Snaggletooth and Hammerhead and Walrus Man and Greedo. So can't wait to open these. I got to figure out where they're heck gonna go because I don't have room on my shelf. So
I need to rearrange a whole bunch of stuff in this room. Yes. As I'm looking around, I'm like, I need to put stuff in boxes, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know where it's gonna go. I also got this vintage collection, which I'm not really collecting this line, but I have a few little things. So this will augment some stuff that I have. You got your Stormtroopers as well?
Yes, yeah, I love that pack. Like, I think that's the only special action figure pack that I've got.
Me too.
Super cool.
Yeah, these are awesome, and the details on these are incredible. So super happy about those. Shout out on Amazon. The Wave with Cobra Commander with his battle armor is in stock. So I had not gotten Major Blood, so picked him up because he was available, and also Paintball Snake Eyes. So these are kind of cool. And then the big reveal for the end, which just came out for pre-order on Wednesday. Of course, it is the one and only She-Ra and Swiftwind anniversary 2-pack. Here she is.
Oh my god!
I live so close to Mattel. I got it in 2 days, and it is absolutely glorious. I have one more coming because I ordered it like an hour or two later because I had FOMO. But the packaging's so nice that I'll probably keep one nicely displayed and then open the other one. But you can see She-Ra's translucent hair, billowing hair in the wind, which looks amazing. And then I can take the plastic off as well. Swiftwind there, and the back of the package looks incredible with the artwork. We did put out an article with Roy and the team's amazing artwork. Fetch Francisco, who did the artwork on this, and it looks incredible. And then you could take the plastic off, and whoa, and then She-Ra falls all over.
Swiftwind breaks out of the package and flies.
Swiftwind's gonna break out of the package and come flying right at you, which is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Simon Eckhart did the artwork on here. Yep. My apologies. I know they switch off. So Simon did this. Great job, Simon, on the artwork. And She-Ra and Swiftwind look amazing. I'm not sure if I'm taking this one off the package or the other. I think like there's a little bit of paint slop near here. It's hard to see on the camera. So I'm going to see which one is the best one to take out of the package. So I got to wait till the other one comes in. But it's awesome. So did you get yours as well, Michael?
I didn't. Mine actually just shipped today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was weird because I bought one for a friend who lives in the UK, and his shipped the same day that I bought it, and mine shipped today. I was like, wait, what?
You're like, wait, what? You got stuck on the second batch.
Yeah, they're like, we know you. We're gonna wait.
You can wait a while. Yeah, I know, right? But I thought it was gonna sell out, so I kind of freaked out and had a little bit of FOMO, and that's why I ordered the second one. But this is such an incredible, like, iconic set that I think it is well worth. And I put that on backwards. Well worth keeping one. The logo is on this side, well, we're keeping one in box, so we gotta wait till the other one comes, and then one will stay on display up on the top shelf there. So this is amazing. Great job to Roy Juarez, Simon Eckhart, and the rest of the incredible team on this amazing packaging. They really knocked it out of the park. And you get this really cool, like, royalized.
There it is. There's answers Joshua's question.
Yes, and it came outside the package. So if you open up the shipper box, which I tossed, this had the outer sleeve, and then this was sitting on top of everything.
Oh.
So yes, the black card.
Is it not actually inside the? Oh, okay, got it.
No, it's separate from that. It was sitting on the outer sleeve, like laying on the box, which was really, really cool. So those are my toy hauls.
That's really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I have just a bunch of stuff like littered around. So, I'll pick and choose some stuff each week. To show off. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, this was so much fun. As always, I missed all you guys. I missed you, Michael.
I missed you too. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like the family always comes first, but there's always our Toy Habits family and yourself, of course, who I miss. But yeah.
That is awesome. Well, we had a great time. Lots of news coming up like next week, and keep your eyes peeled to toyhabits.com. You never know what is going to come out, and it's just it's that time of year again. It is the fall toy season, and then Michael is going to be at New York Comic Con. What's the dates for that?
The dates for New York Comic Con are October 8th, 11th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Sorry, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. I'm getting in on the 8th. Yeah. So, yeah, it should be really fun. I'm actually heading back on the 12th, which is a Sunday, because, after going to San Diego Comic Con 2 years in a row with, Sunday's usually dead, I was like, I'll just fly back. So,
yeah. No, that is awesome. And we'll figure out Friday the 10th if you're going to be too smashed from, running around, or if you feel.
Oh no, I'll be good. I will be good.
If you want to do a stream from San Diego,
I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Rob 2023 is dropping some rumors that Soundwave is coming to Missing Link. Oh my God, that would be spectacular. That's awesome. That is great news. I will have to follow up on that. Thank you, Rob.
Very cool. Well, have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy your day, and hopefully you don't get snugged with the bootleg items like these. Happy toy hunting. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.
Bye.